Welcome to lesson 2 of the masterclass. In the last lesson, we talked about why exactly it's so difficult for African players to make it at the highest level. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the opportunities that do exist so you know which ones to follow that pertain to your level as a player. We'll do 3 main things. The first part is we'll assess your level as a player right now. The second thing is we're going to show you the opportunities that do exist and why these opportunities particularly work for you as a player. So let's assess your level as a player right now. To do this, we're going to have a small exercise that consists of 3 main questions. In all of these questions, we want you to rate yourself between 1 and 5, 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. The first question to assess your level will be, where are you playing right now? What kind of academy are you in? Can you rate your team nationally? How often do you train? How serious is your team? Rate your team between 1 and 5, 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. So the second question we want you to ask yourself is, what level are you on at your team at the moment? Are you starting all of the games? Are you the captain of the team? Are you coming on from the bench? Rate your level in your team between 1 and 5. By the way, as a player, this can be very difficult to do, so we'd encourage you to be as honest as possible with yourself. Now, question number 3. What habits do you currently have as a player? Do you have professional habits? Do you monitor your own diet? Do you make sure that even though there may be COVID restrictions and such, you still train? How often do you make sure that you train? How professional are you now? Rate yourself between 1 and 5, 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. So now we're going to use those questions to rate you as a player. Take all the numbers that you got in the past 3 questions and add them up. The goal is to get as close to 15 as possible. Maybe you're at 13, maybe you're at 12, maybe you're under 10. All are fine. But the goal here is to help you to understand that if you are not professional in the way you're doing things at the moment, that may need to come first before you consider pursuing opportunities. We also want to emphasize that this exercise can be quite difficult for certain players. It's difficult to rate yourself and be honest with yourself. But the truth is, one day you expect to play at one of the major clubs in the world. But if you do not have those habits right now and are not doing the things that you need to be doing right now, it is very difficult to access those kinds of opportunities. So take a moment and just reflect on where you are now so you can consider the opportunities that apply best to you.